Imagine someone places a butterfly in your hands. Your first instinct is to close your fingers so it won't fly away. But here's the tragic irony. The tighter you hold it, the less likely it is to survive. Now ask yourself this question: have you been holding someone you love the same way? Today we're uncovering one of the greatest love lessons hidden in the wisdom of King Solomon. It's a lesson that has saved relationships, restored marriages, and exposed one of the biggest mistakes people make in love. Stay until the end, because the final lesson may completely change how you see relationships forever. A butterfly is beautiful because it is free. It cannot be forced to stay. It lands where it feels safe. The moment you try to own it, its delicate wings begin to weaken. Love behaves the same way. Many people believe that if they love someone deeply enough, they must keep them close every moment of every day. They want to know where they are, who they're talking to, and why they didn't answer a message immediately. They call it love. But often it is fear disguised as love. King Solomon understood this long before psychologists gave it names. In the Song of Solomon, one phrase appears again and again: "Do not awaken love until it so desires." Think about those words. Solomon isn't saying love is weak. He's saying love has its own rhythm. It cannot be rushed. It cannot be demanded. It cannot be manipulated into becoming something it isn't. The strongest relationships are not built on pressure. They're built on patience. Here's the first secret. Love grows where trust is stronger than fear. Fear says, "What if they leave?" Trust says, "If they choose me, they'll stay." Those are two completely different foundations. One builds a prison, the other builds a home. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that the more desperate someone becomes to keep another person, the more distant that person often grows? That's because people naturally move away from control. No one enjoys feeling watched every minute. No one enjoys having every conversation questioned. No one enjoys proving their loyalty every single day. When love feels like an interrogation, it slowly stops feeling like love. Solomon paints a different picture. He compares love to a flourishing garden. A gardener doesn't stand over every flower demanding it bloom. The gardener waters it, protects it, removes weeds, waits. Growth happens because the conditions are right, not because the gardener forces it. Relationships work exactly the same way. You cannot force respect. You cannot force loyalty. You cannot force affection. You can only create an environment where those things naturally grow. Here's the second secret Solomon quietly teaches. Love is chosen, not captured. Every healthy relationship is made up of two people who wake up every day and choose each other again. Not because they have no other options, but because they genuinely want to. That choice is incredibly powerful. But many people become so afraid of losing someone that they remove the freedom to choose. They monitor, they accuse, they test, they manipulate. Ironically, the very behaviors meant to protect the relationship become the reason it begins to crumble. Imagine planting a tree. Every morning you pull on its branches to make it grow faster. Would it grow? Of course not. You would destroy it. Love is no different. Growth cannot be rushed. Now here's something that surprises many people. Confidence is attractive because confidence gives freedom. Insecurity is exhausting because insecurity constantly demands reassurance. Confidence quietly says, "I appreciate your love, but I won't control you." Insecurity whispers, "Prove to me every hour that you still care." One inspires closeness, the other creates distance. Solomon knew that lasting love is impossible without trust. Trust is to relationships what oxygen is to fire. Without oxygen, even the brightest flame dies. Without trust, even passionate love slowly fades.
I want to repeat that again.
I appreciate your love, but I won't control you. Insecurity whispers, "Prove to me every hour that you still care." One inspires closeness, the other creates distance. Solomon knew that lasting love is impossible without trust. Trust is to relationships what oxygen is to fire. Without oxygen, even the brightest flame dies. Without trust, even passionate love slowly fades. Here's the third secret. Protect love without possessing it. There is a difference. Protecting means honoring, listening, being faithful, speaking kindly, keeping your promises. Possessing means controlling, demanding, manipulating, treating another human being like a personal possession instead of a gift from God. The healthiest relationships understand that people are gifts, not property. Even in marriage, Scripture teaches unity, not ownership. Think about the butterfly once more. It lands on a gentle hand, not because it has been trapped, but because it feels safe. Safety is what keeps love close, not fear, not pressure, not control. Ask yourself honestly, do the people I love feel safe with me? Or do they feel watched? Do they feel respected or managed? Do they feel trusted or constantly questioned? Those answers reveal far more about the health of a relationship than romantic words ever will. King Solomon left us with timeless wisdom. Love cannot be manufactured. It must be nurtured. It cannot survive in an atmosphere of suspicion. It thrives where trust, patience, wisdom, and kindness live together. So if you're holding someone too tightly today, loosen your grip. Choose trust over fear, conversation over accusation, patience over pressure. Because real love isn't measured by how tightly you can hold someone. It's measured by how safe they feel staying with you. Remember this whenever fear tells you to control the person you love. You don't keep a butterfly by closing your fist. You keep it by creating a place where it wants to return. The same is true of every healthy relationship. If someone truly loves you, they don't need chains to stay. And if they don't, no chain will ever be strong enough. That is one of Solomon's greatest love secrets. If this message encouraged you, subscribe to Solomon's Love Secrets, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment below answering this question. Have you ever seen fear disguised as love, and what did it teach you?